March 12th, 2:52 p.m. The flight, lower deck, cargo hold. And welcome back to Ace and Investigations. Last time, we did the deal. No, we didn't do a Falcon Arrow. No, we talked to Miss Tenero and found out that she buys her own suitcases because they're badly designed and they don't sell. And also, she has access to the key card that's down here. And also, she got arrested because she didn't cough it up. Which makes it was like, oh, you must have did it. Go to jail, and then they left. Anyway, now we're investigating the cargo hold. Wow, so this is the cargo hold, huh? There he goes. It's so big! Hey. This plane is a special model. It has both a super large cargo hold and ultra luxurious first class seating. This is the real scene of the murder. It certainly has a high probability of that, which is why we're here, correct? Okay, let's get investigating, sir. Investigation, lower cargo hold. Okay. What we got over here? Boxes. All sorts of boxes are piled up here. This one says flammable, and this one says pharmaceuticals. This one says for exorcism use only. This product of operation is airline running. Well, not that, just who are they allowing to bring boxes onto their flight? Hey, what's the suitcase? What's with the suitcase, pal? It's what the victim checked in, sir. The suitcase belongs to Mr. Hicks. I don't think he'd mind if we take a kiss with luck. I think he would mind, but nothing out of the ordinary here, sir. Wait, a file. There's a photo of Miss Undercover in it, sir. Looks like a file on Franziska. Why did Mr. Hicks have documents on Franziska in his possession? I don't know, maybe he has a crush on her. It's not my fucking business. Why did Mr. Hicks have a file on her? I don't know. We'll ask about it in a minute. Look at all these suitcases. Holy suitcases, Mr. Edgeworth. They're looking at all-you-can-use suitcase fare. Must be all the leftover ones they couldn't sell. Ones that the company is planning to dispose of after the flight is over. Paint job really is cool. The paint job is really cool, don't you think? It directly screams artsy. Oh? Why not purchase one then? Sure being much happiness. You think so? Maybe I will. Let's see here. $1,200! I think I'll pass. Mr. One is why they don't sell. You need 2 jobs just to buy one. Everything looks like one is missing. What is this brittle substance I'm stepping on? It's a bunch of glass fragments. Bed sheets! Keeping track of this many pieces of cargo must be very taxing on the cargo crew. This brings memory of when I worked as a part-time mover, sir. Look in his eyes, he's waiting for me to ask about the rest of the story. But no matter how he pours on the puppy eyes, I have no intention of doing so. Yeah, I don't care. There's a big wrapped-up thing. I didn't know that this plane was capable of carrying such a large piece of cargo. I think as tall as... Why? This thing's as tall as 2 of you on top of each other, sir. It'd probably take 20 of you to cover the entire surface of this monstrosity. What, really? I guess that sounds about right. There's really no need to take that throwaway estimate seriously, detective. Hello, Franziska. What do you have to say? You arrived at the scene of the crime before Detective Gumshoe, correct? And you immediately begin direct investigation. Seems to me that you were already here at this airport for something besides this murder. Yes, I was. Why this airport? Been following a very large and involved government-level international crime. It's much too large for one person to take on alone. So it was decided that I should form a joint investigation with Interpol. Oh, interesting. Interpol is involved. The top secret application, so I can't tell you any more than I already have. Well, I mean... if she was here as a liaison, I guess he was with Interpol? If that's the case, this makes it a lot more messy. Now why would Mr. Hicks have documents profiling Franziska? Oh, I know, I bet he's a big fan of Miss Von Garma, sir. Franziska said that she'd come to this airport as part of an interval investigation. Oh, maybe Mr. Hicks had heard she was coming and he followed her. Detective, I think it's more like Mr. Hicks was in actuality Interpol agent Hicks. I think Franziska has some explaining to do. Oh, his glasses were... yeah, these are glass shards from his glasses. I think we're safe to conclude these fragments from a pair of glasses. The victim was wearing a pair of broken glasses. Exactly what I was thinking. I think the shards are matched perfectly with the fragments of his glasses lenses. Ergo, the victim was here, as I suspected. You're saying that the real scene of the crime was here, sir? Isn't that what I've been saying for a while now? Oh, is it? I didn't know that. I was a bit early to draw that conclusion. However, I believe the probability just skyrocketed considerably. All that's left is to find the murder weapon. Franziska, I have logic, and I have things to talk to you about. You came to this airport to rendezvous with the victim, didn't you? Nonsense! What are you talking about? I found a profile detailing information on you and the victim's logic. What was prepared for him so he could recognize you when he landed. Which makes him not Mr. Hicks, but rather Interpol Agent Hicks. Isn't that correct? I should have known you'd figure it out, Miles. But looks like they got to him first. So he did come here to receive an Interpol agent, then. Yes, Agent Hicks was on the trail of a very large international smuggling ring. Interesting. He went undercover to investigate this crime. It was I who put him on this case. I was to receive a call from him on his cell phone once he had landed. I never expected to receive a call about his murder instead. I think we have a pretty definite evidence. Agent Hicks came down to the cargo hold. What was he doing down here, sir? Nothing but luggage. Oh, I get it. Maybe he forgot something in his suitcase and came down to get it. Ow! Agent Hicks came here for a work-related reason. Of that I'm sure. Yes, I'm sure he was here to investigate the smuggling operation he was observing. But you know exactly how he intended to pursue this investigation. No, unfortunately, I was going to find out from him after he landed. I see, but this raises another question. Normal passenger can't access the cargo hold on their own. The Jake must have identified himself to member of the crew. Enter the cargo hold with that person who let him in. And he was murdered here. Glass fragments in the broken. There's glass fragments in his broken glass are testament to that. And then he put Agent Hicks in one of the spread suitcases and they entered the elevator, where they were riding up. The plane hit that patch of turbulence. The green had shaken, the suitcase popped open, and Agent Hicks' body flew out. At the same time, his wallet fell out of his pocket, spilling its contents everywhere. There was flames while there was money scattered all over the elevator floor. Hey, give me my health back. I think it's pretty easy to say who the culprit is at this stage. What? Really, sir? I know what you're thinking, Miles Edgeworth. But the killer could be none other than Miss Rhonda Tenebro. I'm not so sure. Definite evidence. If it was a crewman, any one of them could have shown Agent Hicks to the cargo hold. But the point was to keep in mind is the key card allows the elevator to come down here. The only person with such a high level access is Miss Rhonda Tenebro. It's a pretty decisive piece of information, wouldn't you? Yeah, but she keeps it in her locker, so anybody could take it. I know what she's trying to say, I'm not certain it's as simple as that. It's not. Do I have Large and important things like keycards being trusted to only one person. According to Camille, Juanita was in charge of most of the important stuff. What exactly is Miss Mealy in charge of? Chatting it up with that foolish captain, apparently. He was being so foolishly foolish, I didn't want to ask what her other duties were. I understand how you feel, but whipping is just uncalled for. And the only person who got that injection in the hole was Ronda Tinero. Might be true, but then it could be anyone, including Miss Mealy and the captain. Not to be a fool. A plane without the captain in the cockpit is like a horse without a rider, with crop in hand, much like Scruffy over there. Gumshoe. I thought you meant to ask about her. Yeah. It sounded like the hero was stolen from Miss Tinero. It's highly likely. That possibility is the best you can come up with. You call yourself a disciple of my father. Yes, well, I don't have any evidence. Be quiet, you're a disgrace. There's more evidence put in Ronda Tinero, you know. Not just the key card that gives her away. She's talking about the murder weapon, the iFly piggy bank. Yes, he is also the only one with the key to open that display case. But as a fake... Stop right there, Miles Edgeworth. You don't have any proof that it's just a red herring. You must keep insisting it's a fake. And what is the real murder weapon, and where did it go? Speechless, I see. It's not a surprise. Until you know that we've searched the entire cargo hold and empty-handed. There must be a way. Maybe something that can help me rule out the piggy bank as the murder weapon. Which should be examined further to help us. Piggy bank? Assuming the bank itself determines the real murder weapon. As the real murder weapon, it should be damaged, perhaps have a dent in it somewhere. Looked at that already, and there's no sign of anything on it. We can discount it as the murder weapon on that fact alone. Piggy bank is after all made of a stronger material than human flesh. Oh, that's true. The crime scene? I don't think... Well, we did that already. We did all of it. But the body isn't here, though. Okay, the body, I guess. Franziska, I think you were too quick to jump to your conclusions. Oh, was I? Yes, we don't have the autopsy results yet. How can I not say you made a snap judgment when you've yet to even see if the wound on Agent Hicks' head is consistent with the murder weapon? Scruffy? Yes, sir. Contact the medical examiner's office at once. Wish to hear the results of Agent Hicks' autopsy. Yes, sir. Go run. We got a big problem, Mr. Edgeworth, sir. Yeah? What is it, detective? You're still doing the autopsy, but they already know one thing for sure. Reports, now! Doctor, that's one giant bruise from a beating in his shoulder down to his mid-back. Then from his shoulder to his mid-back, he was beaten over such a wide area. Let's say that maybe it's a sign the killer had a grudge against Agent Hicks. Wasn't just his head, the killer went all out and hit him multiple times, sir. Scruffy, what is that had a grudge against Agent Hicks supposed to mean? Well, that's, Was the wound on the victim said consistent with the murder weapon, detective? Oh, they said they were still looking into that, sir. Completely useless. Yow! Sir, I told you already, you can't go down there. No, you removed myself from my way. Is it LeBlanc? That's what I think it is. What's the lizard? What's the racket? Yeah, it's LeBlanc. That's what I thought. My luggage, my cargo. They're mine and I demand you return them to me. We're still investigating the cargo holds. Please understand and have a little patience. I suppose there is no choice. Finally, I think he gave... Hey, wait, what are you? You have no choice but to use strong force. Rawr! Don't get past me. Oh. Wait, that's it. That's what this whole thing has been about. There's a matter of the key to the murderous bank. After all, you know that we've searched the entire cargo hold and came away empty-handed. Doc said it's one giant bruise from a beating from his left shoulder to his mid-back. Ow. The weapon couldn't... Okay. Not those. How about these? No. Okay, not that. Is it the bank and the cause of death? Yes. Allegedly, the killer struck the victim many times over, which is why there's extensive bruising over a right area. Is that really the correct conclusion to draw from the evidence? The bruise from his shoulder to the middle of his back is one continuous mark, which is just for a single blow to the back. That's the case, the piggy being much too small to have caused that. For the murder weapon must be something far bigger. It was bigger, so you wouldn't really think of it as a weapon. Looking for a rather large weapon, you'd think it would stick out. So far we hadn't found anything that resembles a weapon of any sort. Perhaps, just perhaps, it's something we were looking from the very beginning, because normally it's too impossibly big to be taken into consideration. Well, what was that all about? Was he trying to jump his way down here? Franziska? What? What do you want? I found it, Franziska. I found the real murder weapon. You did! He really jumped. We didn't realize it until now. The answer has been right in front of us this whole time. Maybe hurt. We should go check on him, sirs. There's that pompous attitude of yours again. You've learned to drop that habit. It's coming from a prosecutor with the habit of whipping everyone she comes across. You know, if you really are prosecuting, then you'll back yourself up with evidence. You two aren't listening at all, are you? No. Come now, show me what this real murder weapon you speak of. I don't have it. I don't have any evidence to show you. Foolish reasoning for a foolish fool from a foolish fool meant to fool me. What do you mean I don't have the evidence to show? I should have phrased that McCudgeon's death is incorporeal. Forgive me, but I do believe I figured out what was the real cause of death. He fell. The victim fell from a great height, and some cruelly died as a result. In other words, the real cause of death is free falling to the ground. He fell to his death. Yes, this is the only plausible possibility. The victim has extensive bruising on the back of his head and his back. The only rational explanation of the injuries is that he fell to his death. But the murder happened to be inside this plane. I know. I claim there is some place in this plane from which he could have fallen from. As I said earlier, the answer has been right in front of us the entire time. You can't mean... Yes, I do. The victim fell from the top of the stairs. It's very cargo hold. What? Then... We're in trouble. We have a second death is in our hands, sirs. No, he landed on something. I think he's fine. Hey you, tell me you are dead, pal. Quiet! Why are you screaming? He's alive! There you have it, Miles Edgeworth. It's not possible the agent Hicks fell from the railing to his death. I mean, there's living proof of that. I suppose it's true that it's not possible given the current circumstances. The current circumstances? What is that supposed to mean? Suppose that large piece of cargo wasn't there at the time. What would have happened then? would have been a Borginian pancake for sure, sir. I think that man wouldn't be breathing. The reality is that cargo box is there. There's no point in entertaining around hypothetical scenarios. Maybe there now. There's no proof it was always there. There's going to be a window of a time when the giant box was not there. But there was. And we'll find out when that was next time. So until then.